Hello everyone, welcome to Sparkling Diamonds. I am Brittany and I am here by myself today with an unboxing of two Oraloa kits. These are both somewhat new releases. I'm actually not sure. I think they're both still in stock, but they're actually both Hannah Lynn's. So they're the first two pieces that Hannah Lynn has released with Oraloa, and I can't wait to take a peek at them. Even though we're in the middle of the Emma Casey event, we just finished the Hannah Lynn event. We all know I love my Hannah Lynn's. So one of them is much larger than the other, you can see here. So we'll probably open the smaller one first, which is actually the more recent release. So this one is called Nelly, and so their boxes on the front, you've got their logo here at the top, and then it just tells you it's a diamond painting set. One side you've got Let Your Creativity Sparkle, and they have all these little like Hawaiian themes throughout. On the back you have instructions of how to diamond paint, and then here it says all-inclusive kit, and it's got a photo here and also the name of the image and the artist. And so that's Nelly, and you also have it here at the top if you like to store your boxes. That way it's got all the information about it, like the size, that it's a square diamond kit, that kind of thing. So let's go ahead and get this kit open. So I have a couple of Oraloa kits in my stash. I have done one of them, and I actually love the way it ended. It was a lot of confetti as I was working on it, but in the end it ended up with a very, very pretty product. So we'll see how these work up. I'm very excited to know that Hannah Lynn is releasing with so many different companies. Gives everybody an option of companies to purchase from. Alright, so their packages come in this plastic, like most canvases do, little plastic dust bag. So we'll go ahead and take it out of here and then show you everything that comes with an Oraloa kit. So with this first one, I'm going to show you everything that comes with it, like the toolkit and everything like that. And then for the second one, we'll mainly just look at the canvas and the drills and that kind of thing. Alright, so what we're going to do here is go ahead and pull this stuff out here. And I'm just going to lay this flat here. So these canvases are all poured glue, so you can roll it back to help it flatten, but for the most part, most companies are they have such good high quality canvases that it really will flatten itself out as it lays here. So that's what we're going to do. So first you get this, which is just a little sheet. It's got a discount code, tells you a little bit about Oraloa. And then on the back, it's got your instructions again on how to diamond paint, some tips and tricks, that kind of thing. Has it in multiple languages here. And then you get a sticker sheet. Well, they've changed their sticker sheet since I've gotten the last one. This is really pretty. It's a very shiny, like I don't know if it's showing how shiny is there. So you're gonna have a picture of your image. You still have the artist Hannah Lynn, the title of the image, which is Nelly. It has 70 by 55.9 centimeters, and it has in inches as well. And then you've got all your stickers here. And so this is gonna have 3 ABs and 5 fairy dust. So here's a look at their stickers. Because I have actually, when I used their stickers, I actually had a problem with them sticking to my Elizabeth Ward containers, and these are actually different. So that's kind of a cool upgrade. And I love all the cute little decorations on it. You could cut them out if you kept a logbook and put some of those in it if you wanted to decorate it. So that's very pretty. All right, let's take a look at their toolkit here. So their toolkit, you get lots of fun little cute things. So let's get them all out here and then we'll talk about it. So first you're gonna get just a cute little sticker. It does say Oraloa on it. And then you get, this is like a piece of cardboard and it just says thank you. And it's got that. And then this is a piece of like hard acrylic plastic. It says Oraloa on it. So just some cute little freebies. You do get their Oraloa branded washi tape. And it's cut off, but I think it says their slogan says let your creativity sparkle. So it's kind of cut right there because that's where it starts, but that's what that is. You do get some pretty like teal color tweezers. You get, looks like 3 pads, 3 pads of the blue wax. This does have plastic on both sides, so just make sure before you use it, you do peel one side of the plastic back before you dip your pen down in it. You do get your pen with a squishy. There we go, single placer on one end already. You're gonna have a 3 placer on the other, and then it does come with an extra 9 placer as well. And then you have just your standard diamond painting tray. So pretty standard toolkit. It does come with the washi tape and just a few little cute extras with it. So we'll set all this to the side here. And let's just kind of take a look at the drill. So when I did do, the one I did was Ice Cream Parlor Pups, and I absolutely love doing that kit. There was a little bit more trash than normal, but I didn't come anywhere near close to running out of any of the drills. So they are already pre-labeled. They are in little bags. And then we have all our specialty drills, it looks like, here at the end. So I said there was 3 ABs and 5 fairy dust. Let me just go ahead and snag those out before we turn this kit over here. Sorry for the crinkling. Alright. I love how simple they are when they're like that. They're all at the end. Don't have to hunt for them. They're just there. Some of these colors are gorgeous too. So 3 ABs, and then 5 fairy dust, sparkle dust. They have 100 different names. So there's those. I love that color. All right. Now, they do have, again, the soft felt backing. It is perforated with scalloped edges to prevent fraying. And let's go ahead and take a look at her. So this is Nelly again. Oh, she's so pretty. Oh, I love the underwater scenes. Look at the fish. And you got all the pretty coral here. And then of course she's gorgeous with her hair. Little starfish in her hair. The coral over here. I absolutely love the fish though. It's so pretty. Look at that little pink around her hair here. She's so pretty. I know the cheeks are meant to be a little blushy. I think there's supposed to be some like redness blush right here around her face too, but it looks like it's like a bright pink. So I don't know, I may rechart that a little bit because I don't know how I feel about the bright pink there. I do like a little bit in her cheeks because it kind of matches, kind of like how she's got some light pink down here to change her skin tone, but I don't know how I feel about that dark pink. We'll have to see once I start working on it. I may have to, you may not be able to see it from there. She's got like this light pink color right around the edge of her hairline. It's meant to be like if you look at the photo, it's got some like, it looks like she's kind of like blushing a little bit. So her cheeks look fine, but then you can see a little bit of pink trace here around the top of her hairline. So I may actually, when I start doing that, if I don't like how it looks, I may actually rechart that a little bit. But all right, so their canvas, you've got Oraloa at the top. You've got their saying, let your creativity sparkle at the bottom. All their information down here. Their Facebook, they do have Instagram, Pinterest, their website, they do have a Facebook group that you can join. Then your bottom left, you're gonna have a smaller thumbnail of the image. Again, the artist name, the name of the title, and the size again. On both sides, the top left and the top right, you're gonna have your legend here, which tells you how many colors it is, which this has 45. And then you're gonna have your symbol and your DMC code with it. And that does it for the canvas, but she is absolutely gorgeous though. I love all the colors, especially like right here in the coral. This is actually not too, this is a pretty decent mix of some color blocking, and there's still some confetti. Like a lot of the coral here is some confetti, and like the fishes. But then like her skin tone is gonna be a lot of color blocking, and then parts like the white parts of her hair are gonna be a lot of color blocking, so. All right, let's take a look at some of these specialty drills. Let's start with these ABs here. So first we have 606, which is like it's like an orangish red AB. And so AB stands for Aurora Borealis. So you can see they've got just this pretty shine on the top of them, which is meant to mimic kind of like the colors you see from the Aurora Borealis and how it shines. All right, so this one is going to be the letter P. And so I already see it here in these 2 fish. And then I see just a few up here in the shell that's in her hair. And then a couple right here. Let's see if there's any anywhere. Yeah, there is. There's a couple in this coral over here too. So these are kind of scattered throughout the coral and the fish and the shell up there. So that's a pretty color. Next we have an orange, which is 720 AB here. And there's not a lot of these at all. So this is it's like a half a square with a dot in it. So let's see if we can find this. I see a few right here in the coral at the bottom. So just a couple right there, and then there's a couple. Actually, it looks like most of that, since there are so few, is going to be in this coral that's down here in the bottom right. Just looking to make sure I don't see it anywhere else. And I don't. All right, next we have a green AB, which is 906. All right. All right, and then this is going to be like the male symbol. And so it's going to be, again, I already see it right here in the coral here and through here. There's just a few right there. I was looking to see if I saw any in her hair here. I do. There's a few right here in this strand. A few right here. Yeah, it looks like at the base mainly. Oh, there's a few at the tips here too. So scattered throughout like the tips of her hair. Not so much up here. Let's see, there are a few more over here. So some scattered throughout her hair, and then again over here in the coral, a lot more at the top. There's just a few down here at the bottom. And that's it, I don't see any in the fish here. So that's it for the ABs. So now let's take a look at these pretty fairy dust. And so they just have like a mica powder in the top of them to just kind of let them, like a little glitter. Let's see if it'll show. I don't know how well it's showing to you guys there, but you got a little bit of glitter on top of those. Very pretty, very subtle shine. All right, so the first one we have is a purple. This is 552, and it's like the moon symbol. And so coral, all this coral over here again, I see it. All right through here. I see a few over here in this coral, but not as many. And I do see some in the starfish up here, and just a few in like the shell there. A little bit, I don't know if I pointed right here in the coral, so it's scattered throughout most of the coral, and there's a little bit in the shellfish there. All right, next we have a green, which is $6.99, and this is just going to be 3 dots. And so I do already see it again in the coral here, with where that green AB was, so kind of be there with that. A few right here in this coral. I do see a few, actually there's more over here in this coral, and then I don't think there's any of that in her hair. I'm just looking to make sure. It doesn't look like it, no. So mainly all that's going to be in the coral down here. Next we have some yellow. This is 728, and so this is going to be like the male, like the envelope, looks like an envelope symbol. And so I do see just a few right here in the coral right here, and right here there's actually quite a few of that in this fish that's down here. Quite a bit in this coral over here, and then actually at the roots of her hair. So here, here, right through here. There's actually a little bit of it right here, the tip of her hair that's going over her face. Some right here, a little bit more right here, and a little bit more over here. And actually, oh, this shell right here, the whole center of the shell is actually that yellow. So lots of that. Now I have a lighter green. So this is 907. And this is the @ symbol, and I would be surprised if this wasn't in her hair, because we've already got so much in the coral. I see literally like 2 or 3 in the fish here. I do see a couple right here in this strand, and a couple right here at the end of this strand. Yep, right through here in her hair, right through there. There's a few right here. There's a couple up here. So not so much, there's a few right here, so not so much at the roots, but more at the end. There's a few at the roots here, but then at the end here, the end here, there's quite a bit right here. So that one's going to be focused in her hair. And the last one we have, oh, this has to be her hair too. I love this color. It is just absolutely stunning. And this is DMC 964. It's just so pretty. The glitter just doesn't quite show through as much. So this one, again, I think this is going to be her hair. So this is like a, I don't know how to describe that symbol. It's like 3 dots combined, but I do see like 1 or 2 through here. I see a bunch right here in this line, a bunch right here and here. There's a few right there in that. I do see a bunch here. So yeah, it's gonna be scattered throughout her hair, all through here. There's a few up here at the tips, all through here, here. So it kind of borders like places where the white is, like right here, right at the end. So that's gonna be gorgeous. I love the colors of her hair. She's beautiful. The only thing I'm not too sure about, so I don't mind the cheeks because I know it's meant to be like blush on her cheeks and this pretty pink. I'm just not so sure how I feel about the pink along the hairline. But again, that's something, once I start working on the kit, I'll like put a couple of them down and just see what it looks like. And if I don't like it, I'll probably just change it out for like some of her skin tone because they usually give you plenty of extra drills. And once I do this kit, I'll do a post review on it and put it up and just let you guys know if I did decide to change that or if I left it as it is. But she's gorgeous. She's not super huge. She's not small either, but she would, I don't think she'd take too long to do. All right, so give me just a second. I'm gonna put all the drills back in the bag here and wrap her back up and I'll get the other one out. So just a second. All right, guys, we are back. So I left the Toolkit out just to show you guys. I'm not gonna pull them out, but so this kit actually has pink tweezers. So look, you get fun different colors of tweezers. The Toolkit otherwise is the same, but just figured I'd show you that. So this one is bigger than the other one, and it comes with 2 packs of drills, again, already pre-packaged. We already know lots of 310. This is a Hannah Lynn, so she has tons and tons of outlining in 310. And then this is where all the pretty colors are. Love this blue. All right, so this one, take a peek here, is called Waiting for Peter Pan. So here is a good look at your image up close. This is so cute. So this one is much bigger. It's 65.3 by 88 centimeters. This one has 58 colors. No ABs in this one, 6 of the fairy dust. So there's that. Again, I love this. This is definitely different than all the other sticker sheets I've gotten in the older Oraloas. I hadn't ordered from them. I don't think this is I placed my initial order, which has been a couple of months because I did that kit in June of last year. So this is definitely different and it looks like an upgrade. I like this. The stickers look a little bit smaller, so definitely an upgrade. I love the background, especially if you like to cut this stuff out and use it. So, all right, so I am pulling out 6 fairy dust drills, and this is the first part of the drill. So they're gonna be in this part. And so this one, when I turn it over, you may not be able to see the entire canvas at once because it is, again, a larger kit. So what I'll do is I'll turn it over the way it is right now so you guys can take a look at it that way, and then I will, I'll flip it and kind of pan over it the right way. Because the way I flip it over, you have to look at it sideways, your phone sideways, your TV sideways to get it all in one image there, so. Look at these drills though. We all know I love blue. 2 big bags of blue, 2 oranges, a yellow, and then interesting, like a gray. So there are our 6 fairy dust that we're gonna be looking at. So first what we'll do is, I already told you guys about all the features and everything of the canvas. Oops, I hit the camera right there. There she is. So she's long ways. I'm gonna flip her in a second. Oh God, no. The colors. All right. Let you guys take a look out there. Let's see how much of her will fit this way. It's not too bad. So here, I'll kind of pan her through here. So this is the top half. You got, I'm sure, what's supposed to be Peter Pan flying in front of the moon here. I love her curtains here and how it matches kind of like her bedspread here in a minute we'll look at, but she's pretty. I love her hair. You got the little photo on the wall, the little cityscape looking out the window, and then looking at the bottom half here now. You got a little bunny and a doll over here, some toys on the floor, cute little teddy bear in the bed with her, and then she's got on that pretty blue nightgown that matches those gorgeous blue eyes. You can see her little blue ribbon in the back of her head there. So this is gorgeous. Again, a much larger image. I think right there is probably the best you're gonna get. You're missing a couple inches at the top and a couple inches down here at the bottom, but. All right, so again, this has 58 colors, including these 6 fairy dusts. So let's take a peek at where they go. We'll start with this gray. And I have a feeling this is gonna be in the moon. So this is the minus symbol. So yeah, I do see some in the splotches of the moon here. And then actually I see some right here on like her window seal. A little bit at the top and the bottom edge of that. A few in the bunny actually. Let's see. There's just a few, so the bottom down here, part of her comforter, there's just a few in that, like a few sections of the comforter around the bottom corner. There's a few right here in her comforter, and then there's actually a few in her dress and a couple in her eye, at the, like the edges of the whites of her eyes too. Oh, and the edge of the window open up here too. So this is in quite a few places. There are quite a few of those. Next we have like a yellowish orange. This is 7/28, and this is going to be the 3 dots connected together. So let's take a look up here first. I was actually expecting it to be some of the moon, but it is actually not the edge of the moon. I see a few in the edge of the picture frame up here. Lots, okay, so lots of this color, the 7/28. There's gonna be lots of this in her hair, in like the yellowish parts of the highlights. And then let's take a look, because I have a feeling there might be some down here. There's a few in the doll's clothing. I don't see any in the rug on the floor. There's a few right here. This looks like it might be maybe a pillow. And then you have the part of the comforter turned down. It goes along through here in this part. And actually there's a few right here under the bear too. So that's kind of scattered, but mostly that's going to be mostly focused in her hair. All right, next we got our 2 shades of orange. So 7041 is the first one, and it is a question mark. And actually I don't see any of that here. Maybe her hair, but it's probably a little too orange. There are actually a couple in her hair. Right here and here. Actually, yeah, there is quite a few in her hair. So the yellow and this orange so far are going to be in her hair. Right here, all through here. Looking to see if I see it anywhere else, or if it's just her hair. And it may be all just throughout her hair. It is. So that's going to be throughout her hair there. So we have 947, which is a darker orange. And this looks like an eye symbol. Oh, here it is. So all these like reddish circles right here on the comforter or the quilt, those are all going to be this orange right here. Oh, sorry. I have the wrong color. This orange. The darker orange is going to be this down here. We're going to do the lighter orange. So the darker orange is going to be the one that's down here. All right, next we got some blues. I would not be surprised to see most of this in her outfit and maybe around the sky. So let's see. So first we have 57, which is 995. It's a little bit darker than the other. And this is the music symbol. I see a few right here and just a couple in this square of the quilt. These 2 squares, right? Actually, these 4 squares right here have a few in it. Don't see any down there. There's several in this blanket right here that's under by the doll and the bunny here. And then, oh yeah, this whole sleeve right here, this whole middle section. And then again, her dress here, and then her sleeve over here. And maybe some in her bow. Let's see. I don't actually see any in the bow. And let's just check out the sky real quick and make sure. It doesn't look like it, so most of that's going to be in her dress. Oh, there are a few right here, and like what looks like, I think this is like a small throw pillow, it looks like maybe right there. And then last but not least, we have the lighter blue, and this is the and symbol. And so there are a couple of these in the eyes here. There are a couple of them in the bottom of the picture frame up here. There are some of these in the bow. And there are actually a few of these in the sky here at the bottom part. And actually I lied, the other fairy dust, there's a few of them right here I just see. So a few of the darker one at the top and the lighter one here, which is 996 at the bottom. And then again, so this is the lighter of the two, but this is also in her dress, right alongside that darker one, kind of doing the shading there. And then there's a few on the pillow, on the blanket. And actually I missed a few of the darker one is on the rug right here. So lots of pretty blue. She is absolutely gorgeous. A little bit of a glare on her. Let's see if I can get it off. Let you guys take a look at her one more time. So again, the top, you're mainly just missing the picture frame and like the moon outside. If I scan down here, You just got the floor and the toys and the quilt. She is so pretty. I love the blue eyes, the blue dress. She is definitely a larger canvas though. So that actually does it for this video. I just wanted to show you these two Oraloa canvases. So these are just some newer releases from Oraloa and Hannah Lynn. And I think I may have said at the beginning that these are new pieces dropped with Oraloa. She's actually had some pieces released with Oraloa before, and I've actually unboxed a few of them on my channel, but they are older pieces, and I don't believe they're in stock anymore. And I think I saw somewhere somebody say that Oraloa said they wouldn't be restocking those. But these, like I said, I think last I checked, both of these were in stock. So if you wanted to grab them, you would still be able to. I do have a referral link down below to get 10% off of your purchase. If you click through that link and make a purchase, you should be able to get 10% off. But I think they do always have some kind of discount code going on. I think they just changed it, but I think they still have a 10% code. You can just go to their website and use that. So whichever is easier for you, but definitely take advantage of the discounts that they have. And it comes from, they ship out of Canada, and it doesn't take too long. I think I ordered, so this one is from a couple weeks ago, and I've had it, and I just hadn't unboxed it yet. So when I got the other one in the mail today, actually, it released last week. And so when I got that one in the mail, I went ahead and decided to unbox both of them. So it took, I think, 6 or 7 days from the time I ordered it, maybe a day or two more, but they're just absolutely gorgeous, and they're quality canvases. Their canvases are good, their drills are good. So if you haven't tried Oraloa, I definitely recommend just giving them a try. If you're a big Hannah Lynn fan too, obviously they're going to have some Hannah Lynn's now. Alright, well that does it though. So let me know if you guys decide to pick one of these two Hannah Lynn's up, or if maybe they've had a couple of releases lately. If you had seen something else that caught your eye and you decided to pick up a different Oraloa kit, or have you done an Oraloa kit? Because I know it seems like to me like not as many people do Oraloa as they do some of the other companies. So let me know all that down below. If you guys would subscribe, it definitely helps our channel out a lot. And if you like our content, we do lots of other stuff besides unboxings. We do some artist spotlights. We do the weekly roundup for new releases from Art and Soul. So lots of different content on our channel. So we definitely recommend subscribing. And if you like the content, turn on the notification bell so you get notified when we put up future videos. And if you'll give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it, and we will see you in the next one. Be sure to be kind to everybody, both in real life, online, and in the comments. Bye!